Hi guys, happy Friday. So I was just sitting at my craft desk getting ready to create a card, and I thought, you know what, why don't I just turn on the camera and we'll craft together. I know a lot of us love to craft on Friday nights, especially after a full week of work. So I thought, you know what, why don't we chat a little bit and let's make a card. So that's what we're going to do today. I hope everybody had a great week. I actually had to get off work early a little bit today. I had to go give blood. No big deal, just one of those annual things. So I thought, you know what? Let me go ahead and jump in the craft room and let's make something. So that's what we're going to do. So hopefully there's some people out there. I know typically I don't jump on Friday nights. Hey, Dawn. But I thought, you know what? Let's get crazy tonight and let's just do an impromptu live. That's about as crazy as I get these days. So not as crazy as when I was in my younger days. So that's what we're going to do. So I hope everybody wants to play along. If you have never made a passport card before, grab some paper because we're going to make a passport card tonight. And I would love to see you guys play along and craft along. I know a lot of times we're just chit-chatting and we are just kind of following along, but do some crafting with me tonight, guys. I'd love to see your guys' take on a passport card. So if you are up for it, grab some paper. You're going to need 8.5 by 11 paper. I like to start out with solid cardstock for my background and then grab some designer paper to decorate it up, and let's walk through it. And then if you guys have any questions or any need any help along the way, then we can chat about it. So yeah, Dawn, grab some paper, play along. Let's make some passport cards. So let me go ahead and transition down and I'll show you what paper we're going to work with tonight. So let's see, transition down. Let's see if I can figure this out. All right, so I have my Welcome Spring paper sitting on my desk from when I did my my release. So I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and make a passport card out of this. And drum roll, I'm going to give it to somebody after we're done. I don't typically send out my passport cards, but you know what? If you guys play along, then we can make some cards together. Hi, Donna. How is it going? Happy Friday night. So yeah, I was just telling Dawn that I don't typically go live on a Friday night, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just get crazy and let's turn on the camera. All right, so let's just jump right in. So I've already cut out my paper. This was an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And to start out with your passport cards, you guys, 7 inches. So you want your card to be 7 inches long and then 5.5 inches tall. All right, so that's your base. Did you get, yes, Dawn, I did. Thank you. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, Dawn. Yes, I have it. I should share my little board. I have a board where I stick all of my handmade cards that I get from y'all. And I decided from now on, when I send someone a card, I'm going to ask that you send me one back because I love getting happy mail. Who doesn't, right? So I'm going to make you guys reciprocate to me. So it's just so fun to get your guys' cards. You guys have already been sending me cards to begin with. You know, now that you have my address from some of my cards I'm sending out. And I love them. So, Dawn, yes, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'll snap a picture of my cardboard and stick it on Instagram because I'm getting a few now from you guys. So I really appreciate it. So thank you. I really appreciate that. All right. So our card base, 7 inches by 5.5. All right. And then again, this was just an 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And then once I was done cutting this, then I had some pieces left. And I cut this to, what was this? This is, see, I already forgot. Let me get my ruler. You know, when you make a card so often, sometimes you forget the dimensions. You just kind of do it. So this is, yeah, that's what I thought. This is 4 inches by 4-ish, 4 1/4. So that's kind of what you start out with. Wait, what's this one here? See, 4 inches, yep, by 4 1/4. Or 4 1/2. Okay, 4 1/2, 4 1/4. Yeah. So 4 by 4 1/4, 4 1/2, something like that. And that is your second card. Hi, Jenny. Hello, nice to see you. I'm so happy that you guys saw that I went live. I know, like I said, when I go impromptu, I never know if anybody's going to join me. So I'm so happy about that. So this, essentially, this right here, this is your card base. This is what you start out with. So 7 inches by 5 1/2, and then 4 inches by, let's just say 4 1/2. Okay, let's just call it that. And then you're going to want to get out your scoreboard. Now, if you guys want to play along, if you guys have never made passport cards, now's the time to do it. All right. Let's get that little foam dot and put it away. Okay, so here you are with your base. Now, I always forget where to score it. So this is one of my cards already. I have tons of passport cards in my house because I love making them. Okay, 3 inches. So I'm going to score at 3 inches. All right. And then we're going to fold it over. So that's essentially your bottom layer, right? And then you're just going to kind of rotate it here. And here, again, let me look at my measurements. Yeah. You're going to score it at, what is this? This little mark right here. It's almost 3 3/4. Let's just call it 3 3/4. And you're going to score right to the line. Hope you guys can see that. Is that better? But yeah, essentially you're scoring right to that score line. Okay, and then we're going to trim it down. When I do these impromptus, I'm never prepared. All right, so I hope you guys aren't getting bored of my passport cards. Like I said, this is kind of my signature card. I love making them. I've now kind of gotten in the habit of making one with every release, so I hope you all aren't bored yet. We're going to do a little add-on to it tonight because I got a new product I want to share with you guys. All right, so I am just trimming this down. So let me ask you guys, has anybody made a passport card before? Have you guys copied my design? Yep, exactly. Oh, Dawn, you're so wonderful. Thank you. So yeah, Dawn's got the measurements right there. So yeah, so you've got that. You've got your score here. And then for this piece, this is going to be your second piece. You're going to score it. Let's see here. Yeah. So long side down, when you look at it here, you're going to be scoring this. And when you score it, it's going to bring it in, obviously. You don't want this much showing. You just want a little bit. So you're going to work with 4 1/2. So you want it 4 1/2 here. And then you're going to score it right at 1/2 inch. Okay, Donna, you need to make one. I would love for you guys to make some passport cards because I love seeing people make this design. And once you make it, it's addicting. I'm telling you, it is addicting. Because you can make it with all sorts of different paper. It's just a great design. I love it. So then you basically have it. You got your 1, 2, you've got your 3. Now this is where it varies a little bit. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah. So this is 5.5 inches tall, but I've made them smaller. So this one is a little bit smaller because I wanted to have more of this second card showing and less of the back card. But it really, you know, you can vary it whenever you want, however you want, to be able to show your patterns. I like to start out with a lot up on the top, and then I can trim it if I need to. All right, then I get out my big old chomper here, and it was funny. This is a crocodile, and I was just watching a video by, who was it? It was, gosh, who was it? She's so funny. I can't remember her name, so shame on me. But I was watching a video, and she was using the crocodile. And she said that she used to think it was called a crocodile. It's D-I-L-E. And she said that she called it a crocodile. And it kind of cracked me up. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess it does kind of look like crocodile, right? So, so that made me laugh. There's a few designers that I follow. They're just fun to watch. By now, I've been card making for so long. There's not a lot I don't know how to do at this point. I'm sure I'm probably like a lot of you. And I try to come up with fresh ideas, but at some point, if you've been crafting long enough, most everything's been done. So this is where you can mix it up. This is where you can mix it up and change it up with paper. So Donna, you love the sample one. I keep saying I'm going to have a class with this. So this is my field notes one. And I'm going to do this in the spring. So I'm going to have a class, and I'm going to send you guys a kit if you sign up for the class, so you can make it exactly like this. I know some of you guys don't have printers. So I think I'm going to do a class to make the field note passport card, and we'll make a little book as well. So that's going to be the class I'm going to do in the spring. It is going to be a paid class because I'm going to put together a kit for you guys. And I got to pay for shipping and whatnot. So watch for that to come. I hope you guys, I've been hesitant about doing a class because what if nobody shows up and I'll be talking to myself. But just kind of watch for that because I'm going to be doing a class making the field notes passport card. All right. So here's our measurements again. Let me go ahead and, you ready, Dawn? Here we go. So start out with 7 inches by 5.5. All right, that's your base. And then you want to have your second piece be, let's see, 4 inches by 4.5. So those are your two pieces. And then you're going to score it at 1/2 inch. And then you're going to glue this. And that's your base. All right, so now that we've got our base, it's time to decorate. All right, so what are we going to do here? So should I make an Easter card? I think I'm just going to make a spring card. I've already got this paper. This is one of the papers that are already pre-sized to 4 1/4. So let's use this one since it's already sized down. All right. And then this is one of the pieces in my kit. So I'm just going to cut all 4 pieces here so I'll be ready to go. Again, this is what happens when I do impromptus. You guys have to see me cut my paper. Okay, so question. I've seen the new Switch die cut machine being shown all over the place. It's a little expensive, but I mean, I know it's a tool. I know tools are expensive. I don't think I'm going to jump on the bandwagon of the switch quite yet. While I like the idea of the automated die cut machine, it's a little bit of an investment. I'm not sure if I'm going to go there yet. Okay, so folded the 5x7. You're following along, Dawn. I'm so excited. All right, so yeah, so your 7x5 is your long piece, and then you score it. All right, so okay, so now that we have our paper trimmed, we're gonna decorate. Now, when I approach this, I always have a pocket on my back page. You can have a pocket here, you can have a pocket here, you can have a pocket here. You can have a pocket wherever you want. Hi, Susie, how are you? So make it your own. This is your starting point, all right? So what I love about this pre-sized one is it starts out perfect for the back. You might have to trim it a little bit if you want some of that blue showing. So Dawn says not jumping on it yet, but I do need an automatic machine. Yeah, so I like the idea, but oh my goodness, it's such an investment. So I'm just going to kind of wait and see what everybody thinks about it. Truth be told, I probably will end up getting one, but I'm enjoying my scan and cut right now, which was my big investment, right? Here, I'm putting my big investment. So I might just enjoy that for a while. Frida Partlow, hello. I don't think I've ever seen you on my channel before. Welcome. Nice to see you. Okay, so again, just rounding my corners. If you guys are just joining, I am making my signature passport card because that's what I do with my new kits. And typically I will, crafting and talking, typically I will, what will I do? I'll tape my video, but I decided, you know, it's Friday night, let's get crazy and let's do a live. All right. So ordinarily I do my lives on Sunday afternoons. I need to schedule that because I have something fun in store for us. I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to join me on Sunday afternoon. But I put thought into those Sunday afternoon crafting events. So I have been working all week trying to decide what we're going to do Sunday afternoon, and I have something fun in store. So I hope you all join me. All right. So Frida is from Texas, her first time. Glad to see you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so that way you are notified when I decide to do my impromptu lives. You'll be notified. So glad to have you, Frida. All right. So Barb. Hi, Barb. I figured coming on at different times, I probably would get some new watchers, so I'm glad to see that. All right, so I'm chit-chatting away. You're supposed to put a pocket here, which is what we talked about, so let's just do that really quick. So my pocket is 2 inches deep. All right, and then we want to have it, I usually match it up to the paper here. So, I don't know, let's just cut off a little bit here. Let's see if we can guesstimate, since I was chit-chatting, a little bit more. And then I'll tell you what my measurement is. All right. Oh, a little too much. Darn it. Okay. All right, let's try this again. So this was a little too much. So that means I probably, I'll give you guys the measurements in just a second. I'm chit-chatting and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. So I'm going to make a little tick mark. Yeah, Monica, use your brain. Mark it. Mark it, mark it. Okay. So here's the cheating way. So I know it's 2 inches tall, Dawn, for those measurements you're taking down. If you glue down your backside, that sounds funny. If you glue down your back paper before you put your pocket, just put a little tick mark where you want to trim it. I just put a little tick mark. And then you're good to go. All right. So there's my pocket. It's perfect. Okay. And then, of course, I like to do a little trim, little rounding of the corner right there. And then we want to add some paper here. Okay, so I've got the perfect paper. I think this might be the perfect paper. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. Let's see. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I've got so many choices here. I think I'm gonna go with these cute little bunnies. Call me crazy. Crazy crafty Friday night. I'm gonna go. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. I lied. I'm gonna go with these. These are the bunnies I'm gonna work. All right. So, Barb is from Illinois. I think Susie's from Illinois too, right? All right. So, let's see. 2 inches. Because we know that's how long. I don't leave any borders on my pockets. So. And then I just glue this puppy right down. Okay. So this will cover my pocket. And I love using wet glue because then I can move it when I know that I don't have it lined up exactly the way I need it. And then we'll do a little trim here. All right. You know, Friday night comes and I just get all giddy and excited. Work is over. I know I get to sleep in tomorrow. My company is on the East Coast, so that means this girl gets up early. So I start work at 6 o'clock. I start work at 6 o'clock, y'all. So by the end of the day, I'm a little tired. But I just like to be online when my company is online. I work from home. So yeah, I look forward to my weekends when I actually get to sleep in a little bit. Okay, so Frida, yeah, this is my Welcome to Spring paper. You're new to my channel, so I have a shop called Taylormadecards4u.com, and I have digital kits in my shop. So this is my most recent release called Welcome Spring that we're playing with today. All right. And it is very cute paper. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I didn't round that corner, but we're going to deal with it. Okay. So there is the back. And I've got my pocket. We'll let that dry. It's going to be very cute. All right. So let's work on this. So with the paper that we started out with, you can pretty much decorate the whole book with it. I think I will do, I don't necessarily want this to be an Easter card, even though I did an Easter here, but I'm going to cover part of that. I think. Let me see here. I'm just looking at my paper. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna, even though I've got bunnies there, I think I'm going to put this little label here. This is another page from the kit. And I'm going to put this label that says Happy Spring. I might use that flower. That's why I'm not using my cutter for this. I haven't decided yet. All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to put, let's put it right side up though. Let's not put it upside down. So what does everybody have planned for the weekend? Anything exciting? I'm trying to think, do we have anything going on? I don't think we have anything going on this weekend, which is kind of nice. I like it that way. It's been, I live in Prescott, Arizona. It's been really, oh, you know what I got going on? Tim Holtz is releasing his new ideology line tomorrow. So this little girl's going to be up watching his release because ideology is my favorite. And that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow morning. I love his ideology. I have a lot of his ideology that I incorporate into my projects. Don, you got your pocket on. Awesome. Okay, so you're with me, right? So this little label here, you don't necessarily have to do this quite yet. Figure out, you know, what kind of design you want here on your pocket. If you've used designer paper, you don't even need to put a design, but I don't necessarily want mine to be a bunny card. So I put this little happy spring here just to cover up some of the bunnies so the bunnies don't overtake my card. But I love the green. I like the pastel. I love this kit. It's just so pretty. So I am very, very happy with it. All right. Now, I cheat for the rest of this. I don't measure, but we're going to measure for you here, Dawn. So I took my paper here, and this is how I cheat. I just kind of mark my paper. I stick it right in there, and then I trim it. But I'm going to tell you what I'm trimming this down to. And the reason I do it that way is because I don't always do the same size of my passport cards. They always vary a little bit. So that's why I typically do it that way. So Frida's going to be using her Scan and Cut, make some birthday cards. I love my Scan and Cut, Frida. You and me are in the Scan and Cut club. I love my Scan and Cut. So maybe I'll do that too. So let's see. I'm wanting to distress my papers. Yep, absolutely. I do that as well. Ideology is my favorite too. Can't wait till tomorrow's live. Yes, Donna, I will see you there, girlfriend. A lot of times I don't go to the lives because, let's face it, he goes hours on his lives. And sometimes I just show me the makes. Show me the makes. That's what I want to see. But we'll see. You know, if it gets to be too much, then I'll just stop and come back and watch the replay. But that's kind of where I'm at with that. So Donna, I can tell you that mine is varied. Yeah, that's okay. You know, as long as you got the base and you've got the idea, then just measure, you know, just mark it as you go along to know how much paper you need to cover your base. That's how I do it, girl. That's how I roll. All right. You and math were never friends? Yeah, me either. Me either. That's why I like the pencil. You know, I can just mark it and then cut it where my marks are. I'm good at following marks, not so much at doing the math. Okay, so you can kind of see where we're going here. When you close your card, you're going to be able to see the 3 layers. So that's normally what I do, is I work on the part you're going to see first, and then I'll come back and I'll do this. All right, so what should we put here? I don't necessarily want it to be an Easter card, so we're going with spring here. Spring, spring, spring. I'm just looking at my papers. All my other papers have bunnies, so I think we're going to continue to just work with this, which is cool. I mean, you can vary it, right? All right, so again, getting the old pencil out. I'm going to do a little markup here. Right there, right there. All right. And then once we have it marked, now I usually cut it right on the mark first, even though I know I'm going to trim it a little bit more. But once you cut your paper, if it's wrong, you're done. So I like to start off with the marks and then say, yep, I'm good. Let me just trim off a little on the top and a little on the side. I feel like I'm at the barber. Just a little on the top and a little on the side. And that will be good. So I'll just trim off a little on the top and a little on the side. Oh boy. Let's see here. And that should, yep, that should be perfect. Look at that. See, when you measure twice, cut once, right? And then you know it's going to fit. All right, perfect. Okay, Dawn. How you doing? All right, so I am going to glue this down. Uh-oh, I didn't round this corner. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. I love the teal. I love the pink. Pink and teal just goes perfectly. Isn't that just a gorgeous spring card? All right. So now we get to decorate the inside. Let's see. Now, what do I got going on here? What to do, what to do. So let's go ahead. I'm just looking at my scraps here. I'll do this one here. Well, let's put it right side up though. What do you think? Yeah, I just wrote on it. This is why we use pencil and not pen. Okay, so got my little marks. And a little trim here. So for those of you that like measurements, for you math people, so this is, when you start out, this is about 3.5 by 4.5 for you all math people out there. But I like to have borders to show my teal or whatever my card base is. So once I have it cut, then I just come in and I just trim a little on the side and a little on the top, so that way my border shows through. For y'all that need math, you're welcome. Okay, so, and you know, that's still not even enough. Look at that. I want my borders to show. So I think I still need a little bit off the top. So let's trim a little bit more. That might be a little too much. I think That'll do it. All right, so then I'm going to get my cropper, my cropadilly, and let's plug glue. And Shazam! Wow, look at that. I think this is the prettiest card I've ever made. God, that paper is just so gorgeous. All right, okay. So, and then I've got to add something here. Now, these little pieces here kind of fit pretty perfect. And what I like about these is, I think on the other card that I showed, I put this one. But it's nice because you can put, like, you know, a little message, a little date, I don't know, whatever you want. You can write a little note. It's just the perfect spot for it. So let's see if I can get this to fit. Those are the little journal cards that I added in the kit. The kit is Welcome Spring, y'all. Yeah, I mean, it has a lot of border, but you know what? Let's put a little bit of a border around it. You know what? I'm gonna put the green around it, just because I know the bunnies won't show. So let's do that, because I don't necessarily want all that turquoise to show. All right. And then we're going to frame this. How's it going, Don? Are you with me? All right. Yes. Yes. A little on the top, a little on the side. Yes, ma'am. So I know I'm probably going to be cutting it bigger than I need it, but we're going to measure it here in just a second. Okay, why is this sticking? All right. So let's just trim this down just a bit. And then we'll do our little measurement thingy. Okay, so we want, this is where I might need to measure. All right, so this is 3 inches by, let's just say 3.5. So 3 inches wide by 3.5 tall. So because I'm putting a border, I'm kind of having to measure it out. Breaking my own rules, right? Okay, so let's just trim this a bit. You feel like you're speed crafting. Right on. I like that. Okay, so 3.5. Donna, Donna, I gotta say, I love that you're playing along with me. Thank you. Let's see, 3 inches. 3.5, so that means this one's 3 inches. See, I already forgot what my measurements were. So 3, what the heck, Monica? Okay, that's 3.5, so that means this is 3. Friday night, does my brain turn off or something? You will not think anymore. Work is over. And my job not to get not to bore you too much, I don't typically talk about my job, but I'm a business analyst for a technical company. And ladies, that takes a lot of brain power. That takes a lot of brain power for me during the week. So by Friday, I'm done. You know, and I think that's why I craft, because I have a technical job. Do you have an Instagram account, Dawn? If you do, my handle is at Taylormadecards4u. So if you just tag it that way, then I'll see it. But yeah, if you put your Instagram handle in the chat, I'll make sure I tag you as well. So yeah, if any of you guys do have an Instagram account, I'd love to follow you. So if you want to put your hashtag or your handle in the chat, when I go back and I look at the comments, I'll make sure that I follow you guys. And my handle is at Taylormadecards4u. So yeah, so Dawn, you can relate. So just, I mean, I like my job. I am technical, believe it or not, even though I probably seem kind of ditzy sometimes. But man, it takes a lot of brain power. And as you get older, you've got less brain power as far as I'm concerned. All right, so there's my little thing where it has date. You can put a little date. You can write a little note. It's just nice, and it's good to go. Okay, so we've decorated our cards, you guys. Now we get to add our ephemera. Yay! Okay, so I don't want it to be an Easter card. So we are going to dig into our stash, into our spring stash, and we're going to create a spring card. So, of course, I got my little Tim Holtz ephemera right here. Let's see what else I got going on. I've got this little remnant rub just sitting right here, so I guess I have to use it. Oh, you know what I have, you guys? I'm looking for it. My desk is a mess by the end of the week. So, hold on. Bear with me. Remember we played with these last Sunday? Let's add some of these to this card because they're pastel. These are the Vintage Artistry Blush and Sage Rub-On Transfers. And then I've also got these little travel ones. You're caught up. All the bad is done. You're funny. Okay, so let's decorate. So Dawn, at this point, go crazy. Decorate it to your heart's content. I have stuff on my desk. Look at this little lady here. She looks like she's spring, so I'm just pulling things off of my desk at this point. I'm kind of a messy crafter, y'all. I am. My desk is a little bit of a mess right now. My husband just walks in and then turns around and walks out. But I like it because then I can just kind of grab things. You got the bad done. I'm like, the bad, all right. The base. You're so funny. All right, so I got this little Admit One stamp here, which is one of my favorites. I think it would be perfect right there. So we're gonna put this down. And I just happen to have my Candy Shop Pink right at my fingertips. I want to test this first though. Yeah, I'm glad I did because it's still got some of that black on it. So let me clean this really quick and get some of that dark off. Let me try it again. It's kind of an interesting though. It's got the black and the pink in it. let's see. All right, so let me do a quick stamp clean job here. That's another thing I don't do. I don't clean my stamps as I go along. You don't have the ladies done. That's all right. Make it your own. It doesn't have to be a lady. Whatever you have. I mean, this is what's great about these passport cards is because I'm still getting black. You can use, maybe I won't use this because I don't want to stamp black on this. You can use whatever ephemera pieces you have. So let me see what I'm going to do here. All right, I'm just kind of sorting through my stuff. All right, so this was what we were using earlier. So pretty. These are those rub-ons that we were playing with the other day. So pretty. Let's see, what are we going to do here? All right, so I think. Gosh, I don't even, it kind of matches the paper, doesn't it? It's so gorgeous. All right, so we're going to do this. Hi, Debbie. Debbie and I were having a conversation earlier, and then I took a nap. Yes, I did. All right, so I'm just looking for my stylist because we are doing rub-ons here. Did you guys catch my Sunday live where we played with these? They're still on my desk. All right. So I'm just going to add this. It just matches the background perfectly. So yeah, after my nap, Debbie, I decided to come in here and I was going to do a video. Doesn't that match perfectly? Look at that. And I was going to do a video using my new kit, making a passport card, and then I'm like, you know what, it's Friday night, let's get crazy. And I just turned on the camera and I started crafting. So I'm glad that you could join me. Yes, Donna's a trooper. Donna's making a passport card with me. So when I started the live, I said, all right, you guys, you have to play along. Well, you don't have to, right? But this is a working session. This is a working session, ladies. Chop, chop. So we are making a passport card together. All right, those rub-ons just match so perfectly. I think these are one of my new favorites. I love the remnant rubs from Tim Holtz, but these are super pretty. Pastels. Where's my little lady? All right. Yeah, she's gonna go here for sure, but we're just adding a little decoration, right? All right, so that's just trying to figure it out here. So for you guys that don't know Debbie J, she has a YouTube as well, and she does lives as well. She's the one that actually got me into doing the lives. I didn't used to do lives, but now I do them all the time. I like them. For Christmas, I had my son get me some cameras. He helped set me up, and now I am just a YouTube live making fool, right? I do them all the time now. It's fun. I enjoy it. I've made a lot of crafty friends, which is what I love. I've gotten some beautiful cards from y'all, and I'm going to take a picture of my where I have all my cards. Just so pretty. All right. So yeah, I'm loving that. I just love the extra additions that those remnant rubs are adding. All right. So, but the paper kind of speaks for itself. Debbie's watching Vikings. I watch that sometimes with my hubby. All right, so let's, I know I'm going to add her, so let's go ahead and put her right here. This little lady was sitting on my desk. This was from one of my kids. What kit was this from? I can't even remember. It's from one of my kids. Oh, Millinery and Fancy Goods kit. Yeah, that's what this lady is from. So this was still on my desk, so I'm like, you know what? I need to use it. All right, so this little bee is sitting on my desk. I think it would be perfect next to this flower. What do you guys think? And then we're going to put this little number down here, just because I can. Again, it's your card. You can do it however you want. All right, so these are the Tim Holtz remnant rubs. Okay, Dawn, how's it going? Still with me, girl? And then we're gonna put this little bee. I think the contrast on the pink is gonna be really pretty. So let's just put this little bee right here. All right. Oh, I love that. Look at how cute that is, the little bee right there. And it's all flat, y'all. So these rub-ons don't add. My little form is crooked. But yeah, these aren't like what do you call it? They're not like die cuts or extra paper that you're layering. The rub-ons are actually flat, so they don't put a lot of dimension on the card, which is really nice. All right, so I don't think I'm going to add much more to this because it's already pretty as it is. I'm just looking through my rubs here. Let's see. So I don't think I want to do maps. Oh, you know what? So they also come with words. Uh-oh. I got to be careful. See, these will stick. I've got to be a little bit more careful. This should go on this. Okay. Got my first page rub-on down. All right, cool. Do you have these done? So do you have the remnant rubs from Tim, or did you pick up some of these from, what is this, Vintage Artistry? These are so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use these for my little sentiments up here. So let's figure out what we're going to put. So, love life with you. Will that even fit? Let's see. Maybe. Go dream friends. I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to put up here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I don't ordinarily cut, but we're going to cut this so that way I know I can line it up right. Oh, addiction. That's a great idea, Dawn. Perfect. Okay, so love life with you. Just trying to decide here. So, trying to decide. So this might be a little too busy for this one. Let's see what else I have. I might need something a little bit more solid. All right, let's try this. All right. Yours are from years ago. Okay. Okay, so I can put my heart here. I can put adored here, or maybe I'll put it here. I think I'll do it on the side. Let's get fancy here. Okay, so that's going here, adored. And then my heart will go, I guess here, right? My heart will go there. All right. And then I just need something up here. Let's see. Best friends forever. Happy heart. I don't know if that will fit. What else do I have? What else you got, Monica? Let's see. I guess I could do happy, right? Or I can do hearts. Oh, you feel my heart. Duh. I'm looking at the big word, and I'm not looking at the you feel my. All right, I told you, Friday afternoon, my brain turns off. You feel my heart. You feel my heart. You all feel my heart. You guys are all so sweet. I love that you are interested in hanging out with me. So thank you. Like I was saying, Debbie J is the one who kind of got me into doing the lives. I didn't used to do them. I thought, who would want to hang out with me? But it's been so fun meeting all of you guys and exchanging cards. It's just been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. All right. All right, so I haven't been paying attention. So Debbie has 4 videos using the Spellbinders Club kits this week. She's going to do more recording. Yeah, Debbie is a busy lady. So pretty. Thanks, Debbie. Got my first page done. Nice dictionary page. I saw that one. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to be hanging out with Debbie on Tuesday, right? We're going to be using this kit. We're not going to make a passport card, Debbie. I have something fun in store for us. All right, so that's, I think, all the decoration I'm going to do. So here was my idea. I mean, for the most part, y'all, this card is done. I've got my top layer, got my little place for my notes. You can put notes here. You can put a little ephemera. You got this decorated. You can add more here. And then, of course, we've got our little pocket here. so that is pretty much it. But I had an idea. I just got, let me show you what I just got. I just got this wax metallic finish, and I thought these would be great for my, where are they? My desk is such a mess. Unacceptable, Monica. You need to clean your desk. Give me a second. There they are. I thought it would be fun to put maybe a wax seal on this, but I didn't necessarily want to put it on both. So what I thought I would do is maybe do it like this on the side, and then that way it's just part of the decor. I don't know. I hope I don't ruin it, but that was my idea. And then I wanted to try this out. So let me clear off. You're still putting on your decorations. That's all right. Because now I want to play a little bit with, let me clear off, because we're going to be playing with fire here. And we don't want to catch the craft room on fire, because that would not be good. That would be a definite no, right? So let me just do a little cleanup here. You're making a tag for the pocket. Wonderful. Dawn, I can't wait to see your card. I'm so excited. All right. So I'm just doing a little cleanup here so we don't catch the craft room on fire, because that would not be good. And got my little water bottle in case I start a fire. I can spritz it, right? I just got this in. So this is like a north, south, east, west. I just got this in. I bought it on Instagram. I do Instagram sell, y'all. Sales. I don't know if you knew that. I sell some of my vintage stuff. And I bought this. I also have a tea. Isn't that cool? So I don't know which one we're going to use, but let me pull out my waxes. Okay, so I got this for Christmas. I don't even know if this is the right metallic finish to use for these, but we're gonna give it a try. Let's see what this looks like. All right, so it's kind of creamy. That's kind of cool. It's kind of like frosting. Ooh, so we're gonna try this on our there it is, on our what are these called? On our seals, our plastic seals. All right, so let's not catch the card on fire. Okay, so I hope I don't ruin my card, because this was my idea, was to maybe put it on here. We're gonna give it a try. So let's see what I got going on here. So let's just throw in, we're gonna do like a combo, pink and red. Let's see what the combination does here. These are new to me. Like I said, I got them for Christmas. Lots of fun to play with. So let's go ahead and melt this down. And then, like I said, let me see what other designs I have. All right, so I showed you my north, south, east, west. I got my T going on here for Taylor. And then I've got, what do I have here? I've got the hearts. I've got the rose. I got the feather. Oh, I got the bee. That's cute. Look at that bee. I should have done yellow for the bee though, huh? Oh, but I'm going to put the gold. You know what? I think I'm going to try the bee. That might be cute. All right. I haven't used the bee yet, so that's what we're going to try. So these are fun if you've never played with them before. You just screw on whatever design you want to use, and then when the wax melts, you pour it and then you push it down. And then this stuff, Yeah, you got to use the at and the so at Taylormadecards4u, and then it will tag me. So this I'm gonna try on my wax. You're Instagram illiterate. Ah, takes time. All right, so this is melting. I wish I had some wax. Oh, you know what? I wonder if, let me see. This is kind of waxy. This isn't waxy. So I'm going to try to do it on this so that way I can lift it up. All right, so we're going to try a new product. This is the Metallic Luster Wax Metallic Finish. And I'm going to try to rub it onto the bead. I've seen some people do it. And then we're going to stick it on here. Now, I don't want it to close. So I think I'm going to, when I pour it, I'm just going to pour it here. Fingers crossed I don't ruin the card, y'all. I hope I don't. It's so pretty. I'm kind of scared. You know what? Maybe I won't. I don't know. What do you think? Should I pour it on the card or should I just do it separate? I don't want to ruin it though. I'm going to do the bead. And the idea was to do it just kind of half on, half off. And then close it and then you would have it there. And then you can put like a little, I don't know, like a little foam dot if you wanted to close it with it. Something like that. I don't want to ruin it though. All right, so this is melting nicely. So yeah, so there's lots of people that sell. So I'm kind of a vintage inspired crafter, but I also sell actual vintage items. And I have a shop, so I sell my vintage items in my shop, but I also sell them on Instagram. That's just an easier way for me not to have to list everything, and then I can sell them a little cheaper because I don't have fees and whatnot. So yeah, if you follow me at Taylormadecards4u, I usually announce when I'm going to do a sale on Instagram, and where I do that is at TMC4u TMC4u _shop. But yeah, my main handle on Instagram is Taylormadecards4u. So while my wax is melting here, let me go ahead and put that for you. Okay, so okay, so that's my Instagram, and then at and that's my selling pages, the at TMC4u _shop. So yeah, pop in sometime and check it out. All right, so I want this to be a little bit more mixed. I need a toothpick is what I need. Oh, you know what? I have this pin here. All right. Debbie says go for it. I don't want to ruin my card though. All right, so I'm just doing a little mixy here with this fancy pin. All right, I'm gonna test. This is pretty waxy. I think that might work. Oh yeah, that comes right off. Okay. Ooh, I might hang on to that paper. All right, so Debbie says go for it. I don't know. I hope I don't ruin it. I hope I don't ruin it. I'm scared, y'all. Okay. So I want it right here. Let's see. Okay, I'm going for it. my bee. Now you don't even have to push this down, you just kind of set it down and then you just kind of let it form a minute there. And then you should just be able to lift it right up. And because this is kind of waxy, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. That way it still closes, but if you want, you can put like a little something something there to close it. It worked, you guys. I'm so happy. And now, you know what? Now that I know this is waxy, I can create some more of these. So this is my finished card. Oh, we want to put the wax, but see, I don't know if you can see that little bee there. But yeah, I had that idea. So I've never used this before. We're going to give it a try. So, let's see. I don't even know. So has anybody, hi Kim, has anybody used this before, metallic luster? I don't know if you're supposed to use a paintbrush. Oh, I love it. Just a soft hand. Dawn, how you doing? How's your passport card coming along? Okay, this is my new favorite. So I don't know if you're supposed to use a paintbrush. Well, I guess there's no rules in crafting, right? But I wanted to just have a real soft touch. Look at that, you guys. So this metallic finish, wax finish, goes perfect over that bee. Awesome, Dawn. All right. So, yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. All right. Look at that. That is so cool. So, it was, make sure I don't catch my craft room on fire. When I did the wax, I made sure my card was open because if it was closed, it would have obviously sealed the card, which would have been okay, I guess, but then you'd have to break it to open it up. And I didn't want someone to have to break the seal. I wanted it to be part of the design. And now, if you want, you can put like a little, I don't know, like a little glue piece, a little foam dot, if you want it to close. But I just wanted it to be part of the decoration. This is actually the first time I've added one of the wax seals to my passport card. So I kind of like it. All right, so now that I know this works, I want to try a couple more using this metallic champagne. How long have I been going? I've been going an hour and 16 minutes. Okay, we're going to go a few more minutes because I want to test this out. But this is what I was going to work on tonight, is my passport card. So, Dawn, I will tag you on this in Instagram. And tag me when you post yours so we can share. This paper is perfect. So I'm going to make a few more of these just because I want to try out some more of this wax. So let me throw in a couple more of these. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Frida. I'm going to try a couple more of these. Let's see. So yep, you've been making it for an hour. Yep, hanging out with me. Okay, so let's throw in a couple more of these wax seals. All right. because I want to try this champagne ice wax again. So I used the bee, which was awesome. Let's try something else. So what is that? That's a tree. That's a heart. Let's try the rose. I haven't tried the rose yet. This is actually, you know what, maybe I'll try this one. This is my latest one. I'm excited about this one. Feels like you just started. Yeah, but aren't the passport cards fun to make, Dawn? I love this design. I just think it's such an awesome design. You know, you can switch up the paper. You can just do whatever you want. I love it. And now I have my little wax seals. I love the addition to that. All right, so my, that's hot. Okay, do not touch, that is hot. So I saw some people, when they were doing their little wax, put like string and stuff behind it. So I want to try that really quickly. What do I have on my desk here? Do I have string? Because we're going to try something. Oh, I just had an idea. What if you put the wax on a paper clip and then the paper clip becomes something you can attach? Dawn, I'm so happy. Dawn made a passport card and I cannot wait to see it. So my idea was, what if I put the wax like on top here and then you can stick that on. So we're going to try that. Is that a good idea? I don't even know if that's a good idea. We're going to give it a try though. So I've got these colorful paper clips here. That kind of match my waxes. So maybe we can make a couple of these. So this is, where's my little pin? I got to get my steering tool. Perfect little bookmarks. Yes, Debbie. All right, so I've got my fancy tool here, which is just a little straight pin. I'm mixing up my wax. Making sure it's nice and hot. It's hot. All right. So while we're waiting for that to warm up, this is what we just finished making, you guys. I made my passport card using my latest kit, Welcome Spring. The Welcome Spring kit is in the shop right now, so be sure to check it out. My shop is, what is my shop? Taylormadecards4u.com. Let's see. And the kit is called Welcome Spring. All right, so I think, and now we're just playing. So I'm going to pour some of this on. Okay, don't touch the metal because it's hot. Rule number 1, Monica. Okay, goodness. Told you, Friday night, my brain turns off. Okay. I want that'll be a little bit hotter. I don't want it to be it's kind of gunky right now. So I'm going to let it warm up just a little bit more. It's like the mad scientist, right? All right. the mad scientist. Right, so let's grab this by the wood handle so it doesn't burn us. Just pouring the wax onto my paper clip. Don't want to wait too long because it will dry. And then I'm going to put this right down. Let's see how that works. Throw in some more wax here. I'm just going to mix my colors, I guess. Okay, you guys, don't forget, I forgot to say, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that way you are notified when I go live. This paper is perfect. Look at how it just kind of slides right off. And there's my little paper clip. I mean, it's not a perfect circle. I probably need to work on that. But I think that would go in. I mean, maybe my paper clip needs to be a little bit bigger. This is going to have a little bit more wax. Let me get this metallic. I love this stuff. I was at, where did I get this? I was at Hobby Lobby. And I was in the Tim Holtz section. Surprise, surprise. And this was misshelved. So I'm like, ooh, I wonder if that would work on my wax seals. And it does. It does. Kind of cool. I like it. So now if I wanted to, well, not quite. I guess it could be like a little page turner, right? So I think in order to, well, let me see here. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got going on here. So, oh yeah, look at that. It could be a little page turner. Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, I probably won't leave it on this one because I've already got this wax seal. But now I can add to your junk journals or whatever you want. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. I love it. What a great idea. Okay. So this is still warming up. We'll do one more and then I'm going to give you guys back your Friday night. Dawn, I'm excited to see your passport card. I can't wait. So this needs to melt a little bit more. Did that come out cool? I gotta get the round circle part a little bit better, but I love it. I think it's awesome. Awesome. So fun. Yeah, me too, Debbie. And this champagne ice is perfect for this. It wasn't even very expensive. I think I had a 40% off coupon, so it wasn't very expensive at all. Yeah, Dawn, I'm excited for you to post it too. I can't wait to see it. Okay, so this isn't melting. I used up all my wax in one sitting. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, so I need to just let it melt instead of messing with it. So I tried, so I know that while that melts, I'll just leave it alone, Monica. There are Jim Eber. How are you? They have these, and I tried to just like melt it onto the paper, but my wax turned black with it. So I thought, ooh, I wonder how people use these, you know, with fire without the wax turning black, because like soot. So I haven't figured that out yet. That's why I'm using these little pellets, I guess. I'm not sure what they're called. So yeah, we just finished making a passport card. And I was just explaining how I just got this metallic luster champagne ice. It's a wax metallic finish. So I'm trying it on my wax seals. So I made this one here, which is like a perfect little page turner for your journals. Look at how perfect that is. It just slides right on. And now I'm going to try another one. So I have a feeling that these are going to be new in my life, because I just think they're adorable. They're perfect for journals. I mean, like I said, you can just put it on your journal book, on your passport card, and it becomes the perfect little page turner. Isn't that adorable? I love it. And like Debbie said, it could be a bookmark too. I love trying new things. All right, so how are we doing here? Still kind of thick. Needs still more melting. Let's see. I know it's hot. I wonder if my candle isn't hot enough. I still got a flame though. No. Let me see. I'll try a bigger flame here. So let's not catch the craft room on fire. See, that's a bigger flame. I'm going to put it right on there because I need for this to warm up a little bit more. And the flame down here is kind of going out. I feel like a mad scientist. Hey there! We are just playing Organ Zan. We just finished making our card, and now I'm playing with my wax seals because I have a new craft toy. Well, thanks for stopping by, Jim. Early day tomorrow. I think I'm sleeping in tomorrow, so not an early day for me, thank you. All right, so I'm getting there. I'm surprised that this wax is taking longer to melt than usual. So I want it to be nice and fluid because I'm trying to get a better circle. I feel like a mad scientist when I play with these. All right. Okay, are we ready? Okay, let me get my paper clip ready here. Oh, all right, that's right, I'm ready to go. Okay, so we are pouring, trying to get a good circle this time. Let's see. Okay. We are using, oh, I used this last time. See, I wasn't prepared. I'm going to use the rose this time. Put that right down. These are so fun. And I usually keep this on the heat because otherwise it would dry up. So I don't want to touch this if it's too hot. So I'll clean that up in just a minute. All right. And working on this paper, this is the paper from those rub-ons, and it's perfectly waxy. So it's working great. Perfectly waxy. All right. And then this should just pop, oops, just pop off, right? There it goes. See, I haven't got the whole circle down yet, and my rose is upside down, but that's all right. All right, so let me get my little wax going on here. I gotta figure out how to store this too, because does wax dry out? I mean, I guess it could, right? You're right, Debbie. These are addicting. This was another one of my Christmas gifts I got. I wanted to start playing with these wax seals, so I asked for them for Christmas. Thanks, Frida. Take care. I hope to see you on Sunday afternoon crafting. I usually go on around 1:30, so I got to get that scheduled. But I hope to see you there. Have a great weekend. We all need our weekends, right? All right. Okay, I think that's good. Close this up tight. All right, so there is my second one. So, yeah, so my rose is upside down. That's all right, though. But these are what I just made with my little wax seals. And my idea was to be able to use them as page turners. Yeah, page turners on my journals. So I think I'll be able to do that. So yeah, that's all I got, guys. So I hope that you guys have a great weekend. I appreciate you guys popping in with me tonight and playing along. Like I said, I knew I wanted to make a passport card with my new kit, and I wanted to play with my new toy, which I really like. I probably will make another video. I'll practice a little bit more and then just do a video on these, because I think those are so cute. These are great little additions for our junk journals, right? Okay, y'all, so that's all I have. I'm gonna head out. Don't forget to hit the like button for me, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, click the subscribe button and the bell so you guys will be notified on my next live. And that's all I have. Let's see. Don't forget, Dawn, to post your card on Instagram and tag me, and then I'll tag you. So yeah, that's all I got. So we will see you Sunday afternoon, hopefully, for some crafting fun. Yep, at Taylormadecards4u. That's me. Taylormadecards4u. Yeah, that's right. I'm not sure what the question marks are. But yeah, so I'll watch for you to tag me, and then I'll tag you on mine as well. So that's it, y'all. So I hope you have a great Friday night. I'm going to maybe clean up my craft room a little bit. turn off this fire so I don't start a fire in my craft room. And hopefully we'll see you guys Sunday. All right, take care.